Hey, are you ready for the weekly astrology update? The good news is this will be a much slower week, but we're still feeling the eclipse energy from last week and its many lessons. But overall, the events for the week will be much slower paced so that we can enjoy some more downtime. People struggling with insomnia will probably still continue to feel the effects of the eclipse as it manifests insomnia, a busy mind, and also lots of internal dialogue or chatter coming up. That's probably going to continue this week. I've listed the important astrological alignments and I'll put them up on a slide and we'll just briefly go over them. But remember that these things aren't happening to you, they're happening for you to help us all move and grow through experiences and evolve together. The lessons and the emotions associated with some of these experiences can help us make positive changes this week. Let's break it down. Oh, and I should say this is my take on the energy and the astrology, and because of that it won't resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you're looking for. So basically we can make a choice about this week. We can either stay grounded and focused, but we're going to have to work on it, or we can just kind of float off into fantasy and not get much done. On Sunday, in general, you're feeling more optimistic about the week, and you could be making big plans for the future. You're ready to transform in positive ways as you're flooded with these new ideas and all this inspiration. So if you've been feeling stuck in a cycle or a routine, this is a great time to brainstorm ways that you can break free from these restraints or restrictive behaviors. And with this positive outlook, you feel like you're more empowered and that you can definitely meet any challenges and obstacles. So really make the most of this. And this is coming from Sagittarius energy. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, moves into adventure-seeking Sag on November the 16th, helping us with all things love related. Venus is moving from intense Scorpio energy to this happy-go-lucky Sag energy. And you're probably going to feel much more lucky and more empowered about your relationships, about your love life with this alignment. Your romantic sector will definitely improve, but the downside of this is you're more likely to be blunt. You're more likely to step out there and do or say something that you normally wouldn't do, or make some sort of grand gesture and maybe then later think, why did I do that? Why did I say that? So just kind of watch that. In general, healthy relationships bloom during this time, but stifling codependent attachments will suffer in this energy. And this alignment is also connected to the new moon in Sag, which will occur on November the 23rd. So pay attention to what the universe is trying to show you now, and hopefully the lessons will be much easier on the 23rd. Your intuition will probably get a boost as well, and you'll be feeling all these opportunities just right around the corner. Use this energy to plan out some strategies and make any course corrections you need regarding relationships. Just get clear on what you want to manifest. Oh, and if you're struggling with manifesting, I do have a 13-page workbook on offer right now for less than $5 American that you can download and use month after month. I've got it linked below, and I think it will help you find some clarity around working with the moon cycles as well as understanding maybe the fundamentals of manifestation. On November the 17th, Mercury moves into Sagittarius. Think over the past and all that you've accomplished. Don't fall into the trap of, but I should have by this age reached this pinnacle, whatever it is. If you think you should have bought a house or won an Oscar or the Nobel Peace Prize or be married and having, 4 kids or whatever it is, you may be thinking that, you're not living up to your potential. You're not where you were supposed to be at this age. So just kind of let all of that go out the door and instead think about all you have accomplished. Also, this energy tends to make people bolder. So this is a time when people are more likely to share their opinion, share what they're thinking, be judgmental, and to be more blunt in general. So if you work in customer service or any kind of occupation where you're required to interact with people, you can expect them to be a lot more blunt, less tactful, and feel more compelled to share their opinion. So just be aware of that, be compassionate, but also Sag energy energy is not about taking any crap. With Mercury and Sagittarius, we're more likely to ask questions and collect data. We want information, but we're also easily distracted. Maybe journal out some of this information and also ask the next question. How do these lessons from the past year apply to the situation now? Follow up with that and go to the next level. So don't be as self-critical and really think about everything you've accomplished and go from there. Just be aware that you need to be tactful too with dealing with others. This optimistic energy takes a dip as Mars retrograde squares Neptune. Mars is the god of war, connecting with Neptune, who rules over illusion, dreams, and delusion. So what could possibly go wrong, right? So today you may feel that your dreams are just unattainable or downright impossible. But don't despair. This will pass, and trust that what's for you will find a way to you. There are opportunities just around the corner, and we're going to see some major changes in the economy and some major changes in the government as well over the next 4 months or so. But I think it's a difficult spot where we're trying to build up this momentum for the future, but yet we're still so unsure of what we want to manifest or what we want to bring forward, where we want to live or what we want to do. This is a good time to really put pen to paper and think about those kinds of things. It will be difficult to focus, so take breaks and leave important analytical work for another day. On the 20th of November, the asteroid Vesta enters Pisces. Vesta, which is an asteroid that was discovered in 1807, is named after the Roman goddess and ruler of home and hearth. And perhaps you've heard of Vesta? Her temple had women priestesses. They were known as the Vestal Virgins, and they were really important to Roman society. Vesta rules the psychological issues which arise due to abstaining from intimacy and relationships or fearing this type of contact. Expect lessons around these types of themes, whether they unfold for you personally or whether you see them in the media or your friends come to you talking about issues. It's going to be something that needs to be healed, and this will give you that energy you need to be more compassionate. So make the most of this energy. It's a good time to stay home, build a fire, cook something nourishing, and just cozy up. Build yourself that cozy nest and practice self-care, because you know what? After the last week, you definitely deserve it. Like I say, a slower week in general, still a lot happening though. So I hope you enjoyed this little mini overview. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, let's thank the patrons and the community members for making this and all videos possible. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a great week. Reiki blessings!